So this book is called Come As You Are by Emily Nagoski, and it's brilliant. And it talks about the actual like science behind desire and arousal. And the last chapter in it was really great because it was talking about our emotions and then meta emotions, meta feelings, because it's how you feel about your feelings, and how often when we start like panicking or having a negative attitude about, or not negative, not like a bad attitude, but start feeling negatively about something, especially when it's like sex or, you know, a relationship that we like, we're telling ourselves, no, stop, stop, don't think about this, stop, you're overreacting, calm down, and which is negating those feelings. And so she talks about how you really have to let yourself feel them as well as just acknowledge them. And that's actually been incredibly helpful recently, because like we both just read that chapter again, like in the last month. And there's been several times where we were, you know, going to be heading into some sort of sexy time. And I start having an internal panic. And before I would be like, no, stop, just stop, fine. And this time I was like, I just stood there and thought to myself, I am panicking. That's all I said. And it was almost like my brain was like, okay, thank you. You recognize this. Now we can go on. Like, seriously. And so just this idea of recognizing this is what I'm feeling.
And letting yourself feel
And letting
things.
yourself feel it for a minute. And then we're able to go on. And that's too why that communication is good, because there have been times where we've been in the middle of some sort of sexy time activity and there is something that triggers. And before, I would just
shut down,
roll over, start crying, and then apologizing like profusely. I'm sorry, I've ruined this again. And you were left kind of like, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to help you. Yeah, this sucks, but I don't know what to do. And now usually, so I'll just say, okay, I need you to hold me for a second. And that's kind of usually that's like the code, like, okay, we know something's going on. And he does, he just wraps his arms around me and I just kind of do the deep breathing and really like thinking about, okay, this is what I'm feeling. And a lot of times you just tell me like, you're okay, I love you, you're safe. And that's actually been where, instead of just shutting everything down, like, and we both just kind of lay there and he's holding me as I kind of breathe through this. And most of the time we've actually been able to like kind of gradually get back to where we, you know.
I honestly can't think of a time in the past couple months where it's just stopped things cold like it used to.